In this video again we are going to see differentiation problems on inverse trigonometry. Okay, we have already seen in your inverse trigonometry chapter the properties, some properties we have seen, as well as in differentiation itself we have seen what are the derivatives of your inverse trigonometric functions. So using that, some more examples will be seen in this video. Okay, so the first is you have to find the derivative of cos inverse of sin x. Now, do you remember that whether cos inverse of cos x, it is always equal to what? It is nothing but equal to x itself. Okay, so now here it is given as cos inverse of sin. But sin, is it here complementary ratio of cos? Yes. So I can write sin x as, it will be cos of minus theta. Okay. So let's begin with how to solve this question. So first take your y as inverse of sin x. Since these two are complementary, I can write it as cos of pi by 2 minus x. Now cos inverse and cos, it will get cancelled. Okay, and hence I can write it as, it will be just pi by 2 minus x. So y I have pi by 2 minus x. Now differentiate it with respect to x. We have simplified this into pi by 2 minus x. So now differentiate it with respect to x. Derivative of pi by 2 is 0 and derivative of minus x, it is equal to minus 1. So that is the required answer. Next is tan inverse of sin x by 1 plus cos x. If it is tan inverse, I should get here somewhere tan or somewhere cot. Because cot is again complementary ratios, I can just change it by writing tan pi by 2 minus theta. So either tan or cot I have to. So now see how to do this question. Here it is sin x and here it is 1 plus cos x. Now whether do you have any identity where 1 plus cos x? Yes, whether 1 plus cos 2x. You remembered what it was. 1 plus cos 2x is what? It is 2 cos square x. And what was sin 2 theta? It is 2 sin theta cos theta. That means everywhere the angle becomes half. Okay, so now here the numerator is what? Sin x. So can I write sin x as 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2? Yes. And 1 plus cos x as, it will be what? 2 cos square x by 2. Okay, by using the identities. Now 1 cos, this will be cancelled. This 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. So I'll be getting just, it will be tan inverse of sin x by 2 by cos x by 2, that is tan x by 2. So that it will be tan inverse and tan will get cancelled and you'll get just x by 2. Okay, so my y is simplified as x by 2. Now take your derivative. So derivative of x by 2 is what? It is 1 by 2. So that will be the answer. Okay, so that is the simplified one. Now next is sin inverse of x root of x. You should find the derivative of sin inverse of x root x. Now sometimes you may think that I have to substitute here. But is it necessary to substitute here? Can I get any substitution? Instead of that, if I directly make use of your this derivative of sin inverse x, that will be easier. Okay, so sin inverse x derivative is what? It is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Now here, instead of x, you have x into root x. So accordingly, you have to find the derivative. So first, it will be just take your y as sin inverse of x root x. Now differentiating with respect to x, I'll be getting as 1 by root of 1 minus x square. X is this, so its square into, since it is not of the standard form, I have to make use of chain rule. So derivative of x root x should be multiplied. Okay, now here is it nothing but x square into root x square. So will I get it as 1 by root of 1 minus x cube into derivative of x into root x. Again which form? U into v form. So first into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. Okay. Now here is it x. This is my root x. I can write as root x into root x. Yes. So what can I have it here? That 1 root x, it will get cancelled. Okay, so simplifying this, I'll be getting 3x by 2. So the answer, it will be 3 by 2 into root of x by 1 minus x cube. Okay. Next is tan inverse of x by root of a square minus x square. Again, since here it is tan, I need here somewhere tan or cot. Okay. So how to get that one? Check whether which substitution should I do. Denominator I have a square minus x square. Numerator I have x. In order to get tan, I should have numerator as what? Sine. So simply if I write x as sine theta, is it possible? No, because down I have somewhere a square minus x square. So what should be the substitution? I should substitute x as a sine theta. If the 1 minus x square, directly I can substitute x as just sine x as a sine theta. So theta, it will be sine inverse of x by a. So put the value there and you will get it as, it will be theta as y equal to tan. You'll be getting a sine theta by root of a square minus a square sine square theta. Okay. Then a square outside. Again 1 minus sine square is what? Cos square. So that is written it here. Again root of a square is a. So that will be again cancelled. And I will get just sine theta by cos theta. And that is tan theta. Okay. So we getting inverse x by a. Okay. So why I have this? Now differentiate it with respect to x. You know the derivative of sine inverse. So it is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Don't forget your x is x by a. So instead of that, I have to write here. Again, it should be multiplied with derivative of x by a. Okay, so derivative of x by a is what? 1 by a. Is that clear? So I'll be getting a by root of a square minus x square into 1 by a. A will get cancelled and you will get the answer as dy by dx is equal to 1 by root of a square minus x square. Is that clear? Next, tan inverse of cos x by 1 minus sin x. Okay. Now we'll see how to solve this question. Now, cos x, this question we can solve it by two methods. Now instead of cos, I'll be writing it as in terms of sine. Since here it is tan inverse, I have to get here what? Either tan or cot. So suppose if I'm making it as tan, so I should have numerator as what? Sine. So cos x can be written as what? Can I write it as sine pi by 2 minus x? Okay, yes, the same. So I can write that as sine pi by 2 minus x, and instead of sine x I can write as cos pi by 2 minus x. Okay, just simplify it. You will have sine of pi minus 2x by 2 and 1 minus cos pi minus 2x by 2. Is that clear? Next, so after this, can I make use of your sine 2 theta and 1 minus cos 2 theta? Sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta and 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sine square theta. Don't forget, angle becomes your half angle it becomes. Okay, so I can write that one as numerator as 2 into sine pi minus 2x by 4 into cos pi minus 2x by 4. Again, 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sine square theta. So instead of that, I have written it here. So after that, you can cancel one sine. This 2 will get cancelled and cos by sine you will get. But cos by sine is what? It is nothing but your tan. Sorry, cos by sine it is cot. Okay. So I'll be getting it as tan inverse of cot of pi minus 2x by 4. So can I directly cancel it? No. So what should be done? It should be what? Cot I have to write it as, it will be tan of 90 minus theta. Okay. So the same thing I can write it as tan of pi by 2 minus this angle. Okay. So just it will be pi by 2 minus pi minus 2x by 4. Clear? After simplifying, I'll be getting y as this. Now differentiate it with respect to x and I'll get the answer as derivative of pi is 0. So derivative of 2x by 4 I'll be getting as 1 by 2. Clear? Now see the another method how to do it. In this again, what to do is your cos 2x identity has to be used. You have that 3 to 4. So in that I have to make use of cos square x minus sine square x, cos 2 theta. Okay. So here since it is cos x, I will be getting it as cos square x by 2 minus sine square x by 2. Then instead of 1, I have to write it as sine square x plus cos square x. Sine 2x, that is 2 sine x cos x. Okay. Only the thing you have to consider is the angles become what? They becomes half angles. Okay. So accordingly you have to write it as cos x. I'll be getting it as cos square x by 2 minus sine square x by 2 by, instead of 1, cos square x by 2 plus sine square x by 2 minus 2 sine x by 2 into cos x by 2. Okay. A square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b. This is your identity a minus b the whole square. So that is written it here. Okay. 1 will get cancelled. This and this will get cancelled. And you will get tan inverse of this. Again, this is the important step, because such steps you will see again in your integrations and all. So whenever you have this type of question, always that angle should be divided by cos x by 2. Okay. So your numerator and denominator I have to divide it by cos x by 2. Is that clear? So cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 divided by cos x by 2, will it get as 1 plus tan x by 2 by 1 minus tan x by 2. Okay. Now after this step again, the main step, instead of 1, I have to write it as tan pi by 4. What is tan pi by 4? Is it 1? Yes. So instead of 1, I can write it as tan pi by 4 plus tan x by 2, 1 by here, is it 1 into tan x by 2? Yes. So again, here I have to write it as tan pi by 4. Okay. So this step I have written. Is that clear? This one I have kept as it is itself. Now check whether this is which identity, tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. Is it tan A plus B? Yes. So I'll be getting it as tan of pi by 4 plus x by 2. This will get cancelled, so pi by 4 plus x by 2. Differentiate it with respect to x, you will get the answer as 1 by 2. If you check, both the answers are same itself. Now this question again is an important question. Cot inverse of root of 1 plus sin x plus root of 1 minus sin x divided by root of 1 plus sin x minus root of 1 minus sin x. Okay. Now this question either you can do by rationalizing or the other method. I am not using rationalizing method. I am using the second method. If you need, you can try rationalization. Okay. Rationalization, that means I have to multiply numerator and denominator of this angle. Okay. Only in the angle. Just check what is the denominator. Just I have to multiply by its conjugate. Okay. If you need, you can just try it. I'm not showing that one. The second method I'm showing. So in second method, what to do is, so it is 1 plus sin x. So instead of 1, what we did in the previous, I had to write it as what? Cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2. Instead of sin, I have to write it as what? 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Okay. So everywhere the same thing I have to do. So follow the same thing. Okay, just in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Check whether this is nothing but your a plus b the whole square. So I'll be getting cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 bracket square. Okay, and plus root of cos of x by 2 minus sin of x by 2 bracket square divided by that one. So this root and that square, it will get cancelled and you'll get it as cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 divided by this. So whether this and this will get cancelled, this and this again will get cancelled. So I'll get as cot inverse of 2 cos x by 2 by 2 sin x by 2. That is same as cot of x by 2. So after simplification, I got it just as y equal to x by 2. So differentiate it with respect to x, you will get the answer as 1 by 2. Okay, clear? Now the last one. Sine inverse of 2 raised to x plus 1 by 1 plus 4 raised to x. See how to simplify this question. I can write 2 raised to x plus 1 as 2 raised to x into 2 raised to 1 by using your exponential form. Same 4 raised to x I can write in terms of what? Can write it as 2 raised to x bracket square. Okay. Now see, the same thing I have written it here. Now, is this 2 into something by 1 plus that 2 raised to x bracket square? Yes. So is it any identity? Yes. Can I substitute anything? Yes. If I substitute 2 raised to x as tan theta, what will I get there? I'll be getting 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. So what is that? That is nothing but sine 2 theta. So I can write it as sine 2 theta. So this will get cancelled and I'll just get as 2 theta. But what was my theta? Theta, I can write it as tan inverse of 2 raised to x. Why? Because 2 raised to x we have substituted as tan theta. So differentiate it with respect to x. You'll be getting it as 2 into tan inverse derivative. It is 1 by 1 plus x square. So 1 by 1 plus 2 raised to x the whole square into d by dx of 2 raised to x. It is of the form a raised to x. Derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x log a. So a raised to x, I'll be getting it as 2 into log 2, and this will be my last answer. So dy by dx, I'll be getting it as 2 raised to x plus 1 into log 2 by 1 plus 4 raised to x. Hope these questions are very clear to you. Thank you.